In today's video, we are going to be removing the grill on our 2022 F350 with the 7.3 liter Godzilla V8, and later this week we will be removing the headlights. And our reasoning for doing this is because we are going to be installing new LED headlight bulbs in our truck, and this is going to greatly improve our visibility at night. And actually, no, they won't look as cool as the OEM LED headlights, but just the bulbs make a big improvement. But let's go ahead and take this apart and see how this is done. Step number one, we're going to pop the hood so we can access our plastic cover here. This needs to come off in order to access everything so we can remove the grill and then remove our headlights. Now, in order to remove this, we have this handy kit. You can pick these up on Amazon. That's where I got mine. And it's got all kinds of poly tools so you can disassemble things without causing damage to your vehicle. And our first tool will be this. Simply removing all of these push pins gently, not to damage anything, using our tool, setting aside. Careful not to scratch and damage any parts. Okay, now that all the push pins are removed, we can go ahead and should be able to lift this right up. There's a tab here that needs to be worked around. And yeah, let's go ahead and swing this out of here. All right, we're going to set this aside. Now that we are at this point, I can see that there are some bolts here holding down our grill, and there does appear to be a hidden one right through here, so we'll have to take this little ornamental cover off so that we can access what looks like to be a 10mm screw. So the way I like to remove this little cover that is allowing access to this 10mm is to take the hook, a hook poly tool, because it wants to kind of go this way but outward. So I take my poly tool and I go in here like this, and I kind of work it, and it comes off because the clip here is located here and there's one here. So when you pull on this thing, working it this way and out, it pops off. And all our parts, our clips and everything are going on our tool cart so that we can keep track of everything. And now to remove our 10 millis, it looks like it's just these ones up front here, all the way down the line. And then we've got these ones here in the front underneath the covers that we removed. There's one there and one in here. Alright, let's rip these out, touch base. Okay, so now that all of our screws are removed, I'm just kind of double checking to make sure that all of them are removed because I've never done this before. So I think it is time to go ahead and try to remove this. Now I'm going to try to do this with one hand while holding the camera. It does seem to be a little loose now. There could be some more hidden screws, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Clips are holding pretty strong. There. Let's make sure we didn't miss nothing. Oh, we did. There's still some screws in here. There does appear to be some screws right here going backwards. See if we can't get those out. Alright, we've got one of these on each side. It's a deep socket that it wants, but I don't feel like digging for the deep socket right now, so I'm just putting it on there like that and starting it, and then it'll back off a little and allow me to fully remove once it gets closer. There it is. Just running this off by hand because you need a wobble or a universal, and I didn't feel like grabbing that, but good thing I didn't try to rip it off yet because it's not ready without taking these off first. Alright. And it's almost out. There it is. Alright, doesn't seem to be any more hidden tricks here. Does seem to have some good movement. There she goes. This side here. Right there. Give it a nice pull. Go ahead and get the bottom. Let's Just make sure nothing's gonna be a problem or issue. Make sure everything looks good. I don't want to scratch anything, so let's go ahead and grab it like that and work it out around here. This. Oh, we've got some plugs here to think about. We don't want to go too far without unplugging these plugs here. So we've got a camera plug. It's wet, so I don't want to get water in there. But there's the camera. That'll dry before I plug it back. And there's a wiper motor. Looks like a little clip here. Aha, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, we've got some push pins. Got one clip, a few clips holding it on the bottom, and go ahead and give it an old good yank. Alright, I'm gonna need 2 hands. Got it. There it is. The grill's off. And there we have it. The grill is off. Pretty straightforward and easy. Just make sure if you do this, don't rip it without getting your plugs unhooked. Very easy with the camera. You've got to depress this button here and pull it out. And with our sprayer, there's just a black C-clip here on our sprayer, and you just got to pull that back like that and get it disconnected. You cannot just pull this out. You will probably damage the camera if you do that. So here we are at this point. One thing about this that first thing that comes to mind, at least on the diesel, is wouldn't it be cool if that diesel had an auxiliary fan, because the fan clutch is going crazy on the diesel. Not so much on the 350, but for plowing, I wonder if like a fan was in here, so when the plow's on, your radiator's blocked, you could run your auxiliary electric fan. I don't know if that would be something of value. I know on the diesel it's always howling, but we've got even more radiators here on this diesel truck than we do on here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these headlights out. So that's it for today's video. I ended up splitting these up because it was going to be super long of a video. Just by making it all one tank, it would be like an hour-long video. So anyway, tomorrow's video is going to be removing the headlights, and we are going to install the LED bulbs in the truck, making a huge improvement to the nighttime driving of the F350. But anyway, guys, hope to see you in tomorrow's video, how to remove the headlights. My name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. See you next time. Over and out.